I think the reason that people come to a conclusion like that is that, for the most part, many of them have been disappointed with the institution of the Guru, or the person of the Guru, who's talked about in sacred texts in a particular way and in everyday life doesn't measure up to that. And when the Guru figure does not measure up to the standards that the sacred texts of a particular tradition speak about, then it's understandable that one may be disappointed, discouraged, and lose confidence in the whole concept of the Guru. I think also, however, at the same time, that practitioners may expect something of the Guru other than what is his or her actual task and service, if you will. We may project onto the Guru the idea of a father figure. If our father figure in everyday life didn't measure up to our expectations and so forth, we may expect the Guru to weigh in on relative issues regarding our everyday life, and he or she may give a suggestion and it turns out to be not as fruitful as we had thought. And so in this case, we're kind of approaching the Guru for something other than what he or she is intended to provide for us. And the Guru, on his or her part, should alert the disciple of that the question you're asking, or what you're asking of me, falls outside of the parameters of what myself, as the Guru, falls within. So there's two reasons, I think, that one might come to this conclusion, but I think it's not a wise conclusion. I think that we need teachers in every field, that and our capacity to learn is much enhanced by such experts in different fields. And the same holds true for spirituality. Spirituality, of course, when we speak of ultimate knowledge, is a different kind of knowledge than everyday knowledge. Everyday knowledge is something that we acquire to enhance our position in this world. We put that knowledge on our agenda, whereas spiritual knowledge has an agenda of its own, and we are on it. So the way of learning it is a little bit different than the way in which we acquire ordinary knowledge. It is descending by its nature. In other words, if there is perfect knowledge, then the means by which it will be transmitted must also be perfect. That means it must be of itself. Perfection must express itself to imperfection in order that those within perfection might attain perfection. To give it, look at it mathematically, for the finite to know the infinite, well, how is it possible? It's only possible if the infinite, out of its infinite capacity, enables the finite to know about itself. So I think that the principle of revelation, if you will, that the Guru is an embodiment of, is something we can't get away from. How well any individual human in the dress of the Guru actually represents transcendence, actually has inner experience of it and can convey it, that's another thing. And there's a long history in for example, in Hinduism, of gurus failing to live up to that standard. It's not something new that just happened in the West over the last half a century, since Hinduism and Eastern spirituality have come to these shores. But while we're a little quicker to reject a tradition that has been misrepresented. Indian Hinduism for centuries has preserved the institution, despite the fact that there are misrepresentations and there's more bogus gurus per capita in India than anywhere else. But they're real gurus also, real teachers, real embodiments of that which they speak about that transcends the limits of our humanity. And to take advantage of their company behooves us, to pursue their association behooves us. And I think it would be foolish to do away with that and leave it unto ourselves with our limited instruments of mind, intellect, and physicality, all of which are products of our own karma, which is the problem, karma, to do away with the problem. They can be used in conjunction with revelation, but unto themselves, they're not sufficient tools to afford us the experience of ultimate reality. Whereas with the help of the Guru, combining that embodiment of revelation, if you will, with our intelligence, then we're in a much better position to attain the desired result, the goal.